it is the Lee Sin first pick, Shyvana Malphite lock-in. So a lot of AoE coming up from the Starcall side.
And meanwhile, they're hovering the Olaf and the Ari. So even though Zed is available, Punjab doesn't really want to pick up the Zed just that early on. They're still looking for the next set of picks. It's going to be Vayne coming in, as well as the Olaf. So it should be a solo lane Olaf here.
Yep, I like it. The solo lane Olaf, really good sustain through the Vicious Strike as well as the Reckless Swing. Now, Jinx, Blitzcrank getting locked in. Sona and Zed. So Zed has been a staple pick. No surprises there. Solo's going to play onto that Vayne, if I'm not mistaken. And the last pick coming out will be that Orianna. So Wombo combo sets aside for the Starcall side. I think it's just like easy to execute Wombo combo, right? You put the ball onto the Malphite. He uses the Unstoppable Boss. He knocks out a couple of people. You follow up with the Shockwave.
This is like, when I look at this draft, this is something that Grandin would tell them to pick. It looks like some like Grandin prep nonsense that I see here. The influence is strong, it's pervasive. I feel like he might be like coaching them just a little bit. Like none of the teams, or rather Starcall doesn't want to confirm or deny it, but it feels that way to me.
The one thing to note is that there's been a role swap, man. There's been a role swap.
Oh, it's Solos on the Lee Sin, okay.
Yeah, Solos actually on that Lee Sin instead, and they're gonna put Fredo on that Olaf on the solo lane. So they're gonna put the two artists duoing. Maybe they're just like, guys, we'll carry this. It's fine.
What's interesting was Solos was previously the marksman and the AD carry player, but this time he's like you mentioned, taken up the jungle role instead.
That's how
Fredo. This is really smart from Fredo, right? He's not leveling up anything. He wants to see who's gonna come in here. If he sees that, he needs a little bit of sustain, he's gonna pop that Vicious Strike straight away. But now he sees that, nobody's coming here. Gonna pick up the Undertow instead, which is the X, so that he can clear the way relatively safely.
Vincent now in this Malphite will miss a bit of EXP, but still be okay. And like you mentioned, the two artists here will be playing towards this bot side. Ismail Azani on the Vayne, and Haris taking the very early Honey Fruit instead.
I think it's fine, in Sona you can do. The hook lands onto Ismail there. Good chip damage coming up, but nothing Sona can't just heal up.
I have to pay attention to this mid lane. The last time Cesari played against the Assassin, he didn't have too good of a time. I believe it was an Orianna into Ari. He was getting punished just a little bit, so he has to space and be respectful of the all-in potential coming in from the Zed in the mid lane. Another hook, possibly?
Lands! He predicts the movement of Haris, but a little bit slow onto the Power Fist. Didn't get the follow-up, but that's 2 for 2 for Daniel Ron on that Blitzcrank.
Hitting the shots that are necessary. He's running out of mana soon, though, so he has to be careful about how he's using these hooks. He has to respect that Blitzcrank's pool of mana is very little. He only has one more combo here, I think, into the Rocket Grab, into the Power Fist. It's one more, and then he's probably done.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty hard for them to get a kill there. With Jinx, the Q pressure's not really high, but Fredo's putting some good damage onto Vincent. Then the Reckless Swing doing true damage, of course. So that should go through Malphite shield.
This matchup is a bit tricky for Olaf. Like, there is no real way to kill the Malphite. Hold on, All-In coming here to ignite, and there you go. The Shurikens picks up the first blood. Just as I said, Cesari has to be respectful of the All-In. Pajat comes in and finds the first kill in this match.
Yep, didn't really need death mark or anything. He's just gonna push it through. Now Solo's relatively quiet, haven't got a gang, but now looks like he's lingering down to his bottom lane. What kind of path is he gonna go for? He's gonna go through the river.
He used to punish this Jinx and Blitzcrank. Of course, both of them very immobile. They don't really have any dashes or escapes, so you could still coming from the flank right now as they're pushing up. Looks like Solos wants to make the play happen. You can see he's walking down the river, waiting for the timing.
They are going to back up from this. Solo will be able to dodge that rocket grab and just walk away from this for now.
Got spotted out there, so he has to back off. Meanwhile, you can see rotations coming in from Punjab. He's moving down towards the river, leaning towards the dragon lane instead. Wants to put some wards down and back off.
Alright.
Good. Actually cancel the recall. Okay, they could go for the all-in here, but no mana. He can't go for the unstoppable force. Only Dragon's Descent is available, and with that, the reverse Ragnarok coming out gives him a clean escape. Fredo, they trade ultimate for ultimate. No unstoppable force from Daniel means that they cannot secure the kill from Fredo.
I mean, he did have the Ragnarok active, so even the Unstoppable wouldn't really do anything. They popped the go, so burn the Summoner there. Good play coming up from Ryan, if I'm not mistaken, on that Shyvana. Just delaying a little bit on Fredo's movements.
Now, Solos is going to hit the Scryer's Bloom here. Dragon has taken earlier, or rather, excuse me, Dragon is going to be spawning soon, so it's going to be the Ocean one coming up. Not Infernal one, rather.
Yeah, Inferno, he does have the ward, so he has good control, the priority onto the bottom lane already, warding the jungle, making sure everything's a-okay. Good jungle control, I would say, but Solos now going to the mid lane, looking Cesari could be a good pick here, but oh, Daniel Rod is actually there! A little bit slow onto the fingers, the flash into the static field, lands onto it, the exhaust is there, so he does mitigate some damage. Good flash from the Orianna, Cesari making the place look cold there on his Orianna at the moment.
Yeah, the mobility of the Lee Sin makes it such that it's super difficult to land skill shots from Orianna. It's so predictable when the ball comes out. But Daniel Ron, the MVP, plays there to force the flash out and make it happen. At least you get some leverage and space for the Orianna to recall and back off. He's still holding strong here, Daniel Ron, in the mid lane. Meanwhile, his AD carry is just going to be there. Sitting and farming, Nathan just has to not die.
Yeah, and Ryan is just having a time of his life, right? He knows he just needs the jungle, he needs to get it, but I think Zed is around the corner on the side. Good crescendo, does land, Flame Chargers land onto the vein, so Ismail can't really go for the chase. Nathan will be the walk away, Dragon's Descent pops onto the Panjahat, rocket grab, just pulls Panjahat back, Living Shadows across the wall, he picks up a kill, and he's gonna be able to take out the buff as well.
Gets the buff, gets the kill, and now this mid lane Zed is starting to pop off. Another kill onto Cesari. Is the jungler that finds the mid laner. It's the replay here. The shockwave a bit too late. Had it been casted, it would have put Solos nearer as well. So that solo kill coming out from Solos. What a fitting situation for the jungler of Team Mystic.
Yep, and now Fredo actually maxing his undertow instead of what traditional people would go on the reckless swing. So he really prioritizes the fact that he can slow. The slow is amplified whenever you level up the undertow. So he wants to just make, Vincent's life a living hell in this top lane.
More importantly, it's about clearing the wave. When you max out undertow, you always can clear out the wave compared to the reckless swing.
Oh!
Good kill coming in from Ryan here. Actually gets the shutdown onto Panjahat. Remember, no death mark. He used it much earlier to get the kill onto Ryan. So now it's a counter kill that comes through.
Oh, Nathan forced the flash out from that Lee Sin. Solos, is he gonna go for the big play? Oh no, I think he's just gonna flash out, gonna clear out the wave. Solos has been playing a very standard game, right? No real invades, just making sure things. Oh, he sees the dragon though, right? He's actually one level ahead of Ryan. He can actually just outsmite it. He's going for it. Can he get the smite? Of course he can. He's Solos, and he's just gonna drag it out. Says thank you very much. Picks up the Inferno Drake for free.
Full style points there for Solos. Throws out the Sonic Wave just to check, and knowing that he has the smite, easily outsmites Ryan and steals that away. And that's so important because, like we said yesterday, and we will remind our viewers today, Shyvana on Wild Rift, you get additional combat stats for each dragon that you take additionally. So like, and you get Inferno, you get bonus damage on your particular spell, you get an Ocean, you get additional damage on another spell. It's kind of additively stacking, so every dragon counts.
Yeah, I think the one thing I just want to note about that is that I think Starcall, the bottom lane, is where things are actually happening for them. Right? I think Nathan's having a pretty good game himself, getting a lot of push. The other lanes are a little bit harder. Ryan has been having a pretty tough time in the jungle as Shyvana. Yes, he's still firing, but he's not getting power spikes that he wants.
Still, he's going to be chasing down onto the Olaf here in the Baron lane right now. There's the Dragon's Descent. He might need to use it to get out, but that ambush coming in. And they're going to be chasing for a little bit more because Vincent rather, is still sitting around.
Yeah, the teamwork coming out from Mystic here. The old trio is just joining back again. You can see the chemistry. He was just waiting there. Fredo doing a really good job so far.
That's how.
He's going to recall here, and Daniel Ron now, the shield has been popped, the passive now on cooldown. Panjahat happy with just getting that cooldown and backing off.
They're just going to push it through for now. Panjahat already completed that Yomu's. I think Duskblade of the Tar is going to be the next one to pick up here, but they want to go for this bottom lane. I think this is going to be a dead Nathan. No support. Deathmark just a little bit overkill, but hey, Q secured. The crescendo was definitely a little bit overkill, but now Mystic having the tempo, they want to push out onto this bottom lane as well.
Coming in Solos, looking for the kill. The Tempest into the cripple should give him the kill there. It's a double actually
kill.
with the Dragon's Rage, and Solos playing the jungle position, popping off here still. Have to be careful in the mid lane. Daniel Ron getting caught out. It might just be another kill in here for Solos.
Oh, they will be. Just look at that. Harris, Anwar, all smiles right now. He knows everything is going well. It's 10-1 on that Sona. The Veins being fed up. Solos controlling really well onto this middle lane. So they can just rotate anywhere they want Mystic, and they have no worries. Hakuna Matata. Oh, Olaf going for the big play here. Nathan just getting run down. And now he's going to flash out. Ryan, can he go for the chase? Fredo pops the ghost as well. He has a lot of mobility. Should be able to walk away from this. No problems whatsoever. Great play coming out from Fredo.
Now they're moving over to the Rift Herald, and 11-1 at 9 minutes, and it's starting to run away. They're starting to run away with the game here. Team Mystic is starting to snowball and get out of control. Need to find a play soon, otherwise Starcall is going to fall a bit too far behind and get choked out.
It's like they want to go for this repair, bro. I don't think it really do much about this unless we got a Hail Mary ultimate from the Jinx just to get to use a Super Mega Death Rocket. But yo, goes down. Another advantage goes over to this team, and Sonic Wave into Resurrection. Cesari forced to flash away. Does have the locket active, so he will be able to get the shield. But Solo's doing a crazy amount of damage right now.
Yeah, Solo's actually, because he found so many solo kills, he's been, popping off in terms of items and level. He's the same level as the mid lane right now, right? Look at this. He can just all in onto the Blitzcrank right now if he decides to, but they're just being very careful with Deathmark in Daniel Ron, taking a lot of damage. Solo's jumping away. Look at the mobility. Look at the spells. He's jumping back in with a Sonic Wave and a 2-for-2.
Bam!
A 2-for-0 trade coming in. The tag team of Solos and Panjahat. And I'm looking for Vincent to Tempest into the Undertow. My goodness, Matthew. It just might be all over as Cesari is going to wear the sombrero of shame and miss the Command Shockwave.
Unfortunate, but you can see like Solo's really confident on that Lee Sin play. Immediately just weaving in and out, understanding his cooldowns, waiting for things to pop up before he goes for the push. Now, Rocket Grab, not gonna land on this Rift Herald. Is he gonna charge onto the Nexus? Are they gonna go for a 10-minute ending? Nah, they're just gonna back off for now. But good damage, good rotations. The tempo is being set by this Team Mystic.
Well, more importantly, they need to go back, reset, and buy all their items right now, right? I think they have to get the next buy-in because a lot of them are holding on to 1k, 2k worth of gold.
They do know about his death mark. Will land onto Oriana Panjahat. A little bit of trouble. Do they want to go for this Zed? Maybe teleport will come in here. Oh, is this a big setup? They need to be careful. Here comes the Ragnarok onto Olaf. Fredo, he's all alone. He needs to back out of this. Oh no! He went on Stopper Boss when the Ragnarok was still active. No crowd control. And I think now Starcall in a tough spot. They need to back out a little bit.
The thing is, Fredo still has GA. He's not really concerned, and all he has to do is just buy space for the rest of his team to walk over the dragon.
Back line, he's going for this Dragon Descent. Does get forced up by Ryan, but there you go, Jinx already down. Nathan not really doing well. The solo coming over Fredo as well. The Olaf is just dueling everybody. Now Solo's all on his lows, so what can he do? Where is the flashy play? He has Dragon Rage. The exhaust will come through. Dragon Rage comes up, kicks up the Blitzcrank. A little bit wide on the angle. Will go down finally. There, Ryan picking up a kill for himself.
17-2, they're looking for the hook. I don't think you want to make that play. The Shockwave in. The Stairs Gauge has been popped now. Fredo running away here. They're taking this fight, but he's actually winning this. He's turning around because they have the Death Mark. They might just be able to win this. And Solos is Fredo is still alive with the help of Panjahat. My goodness.
The Zed was hiding in the brush. The ace will come in. Fredo perfectly baiting things out. And look, he's going for it. He knows he's so strong because Olaf, the lower your health, the more potential that you have. The attack speed does get increased. He needs to be careful though. He will not be able to tank out all 5 members. But Fredo definitely showing a good display on this Olaf.
Almost back to full health already with the Ocean Dragon and the heals from Sona. He can just walk in the crescendo onto the front line. Nathan throws out a Super Mega Death Rocket. But it deals very minimum damage. At least it keeps them off the mid tier 3. It still prevents the supers from getting into base.
Yep, so they do at least try to survive this Riot. Trying to push, get some extra farm. Looks like he needs to kind of rotate into this top side now. Needs to kind of protect his team.
Solo still looking for a bit more here in the Dragon lane. He's pushing the wave out. They go for the Locket upgrade on the boots, the Locket enchantment.
Yeah, looks like Baron actually had. They actually go down to Team Mystic already. Good sort of control of the map. Nowhere near Starcall. Couldn't do anything about it.
Have to be careful. Vincent very low on health. Solos might just take this kill. He's dashing in. Has to flash out Vincent. He will get out at the cost of a summer spell. And Solo's still looking for a bit more on this Lee Sin. You can see he's hovering around. Dragon's Reach not up just yet. But the Empower Recall should get him back to base here.
They're pushing. They want to see what they can do from this point. Now, Ismail, he's still farming. He's having a really solid game, right? We always talk about Solos, Fredo, but Ismail and as well as Haris playing, doing the role that they need to do.
The rest of the team create space, get kills, but they are farming. They are the late game insurance that the team needs to continue sieging, to continue pushing in. Team Mystic waiting in the wings here. You can see a flank is forming. They're actually going to jump onto Nathan Hartono here. He's going to get kicked into the wall. Look at the combo. Look at the damage. And Nathan stands 0 chance in surviving that fight. 4v5 now as they walk
Crescendo
in. A
at
great
the
crescendo at the
tree!
3 members and a good knockup still. Oh my goodness, Team Mystic is absolutely disgusting. And Banjahat with the final touches, the shockwave catching forces. Cesari, can he do it? The dash in, look at the clicks, look at the damage. They can't even finish off the kill. Cesari, despite the 4-man shockwave, is gonna go down. Banjahat gets the ace, gets the triple, and Team Mystic advance on to the semifinals.
Look at that here, Mystic. All smiles. They finally put out their rivals, their neighboring warriors from Starcall from Singapore. Great gameplay. Unfortunately, Starcall just fell short a little bit there.
You can see it all smiles like you mentioned. They're very happy and very